Hey YouTubers, what's up? Here I will be here with a brief video. This is actually a little commemoration of last year 2024 Godzilla Day, which was celebrated from I believe like November 2nd to November 4th, around that time period. These toys as seen here were some items I purchased in Los Angeles Jungle Anime location when the Godzilla Day was going on that day. They were pretty decently priced, I'd say. This is like maybe a lower to medium range items, but yeah, these were all Bandai Godzilla toys. First, we'll be looking at this one. This is the Gojira-Minus One Gojira, about a 5-inch scale or so. Here we have basically a big head Angilas Heisei period, covering from maybe like 60s to 70s, around there. Essentially, it's like this. This is one version of the Angilas from Godzilla Final Wars 2004. There's actually quite a few variants of this, but this is the version I got. Here is a Bandai Destroyah. This was kind of like made pretty available via like American merchants, general like Target, you can find places like that. But I actually ended up just purchasing this just in 2024. So, and here is actually a 90s King Ghidorah, and I will elaborate on that one. Here is the flyer I had gotten from Godzilla Day, particularly, yes, at the Jungle Anime store. It says, yep, commemorates that day. It says right there on the top, Godzilla invades Little Tokyo. And it reads, on Saturdays, November 2nd, take the Metro line to Little Tokyo Art Station and celebrate the 7th anniversary of Godzilla. Come enjoy a larger-than-life Godzilla activation all weekend. Participate in the following special events. Yeah, there was a Godzilla cosplay meetup. I did not see that, but yeah, they did have that. Godzilla Possession to Anime Jungle, and meet and greet cosplay star Christopher Biola. This was on 1 to 3 p.m. November 2nd. So yeah, you can see the details right here. This all being Los Angeles, California. Once again, yeah, the Entertainment Hobby Jungle there. Yeah, so look at, here it is. The flyer shows the original 1954 Godzilla on top there. Okay, we'll just start by reviewing the toys I got. First will be the Gojira-Minus One Godzilla, standing at about 6 inches tall. Yeah, this is a pretty cool toy, I think. Very compact, it's very well detailed, and yeah, fit on any shelf very easily. As you can see, the side view right here, pretty good long tail, very proportionate. Pulling at how many, let's look how many inches, about 8 inches long, just a little more. Yeah, right, the foot to the base, to the tail, end of the tail. Yeah, this is a pretty cool figure. This is a cool toy. It's costs, I think, I believe $15 or so, maybe more. But yeah, it was not too bad though. But might have been 20 or so. But yeah, you can look at the detail. Yeah, it's very well detailed for its size. Good skin texture, charcoal gray. And you can see bits of kind of reptilian green, almost like golden, kind of like osteoderm, kind of reptilian skin of Godzilla right on the chest, thorax area right there. Good detail in the abdomen. You can see it's very ribbed, rippled. And going down to the quadriceps area, yeah, articulation in there. Very good detail, good scaling. Goes down to feet, he having 4 digits, 4 toes, each foot. Yeah, Zooming up to the face again, you can see the detail on that. Pretty accurate to the movie. Yeah. Orange eye pupils, pretty hollow sockets. Yeah, very much kind of like this of the first Godzilla in a way. Yeah, but given the modern design, which is what we have here, Gojira-Minus One. Then we look at the dorsal spines right there. Pretty well balanced design. You know, it's longer than the original, Showa era, but longer than the spikes from the Heisei era. But it's kind of like maybe not as long as like the Godzilla 2000 spikes, but kind of more, ever since like the new millennium, the Runway era, the Godzillas have been given longer spikes, so it's kind of something to note. It's pretty cool though, three rows going all the way down to the tail, as you can see right here. Here is the labeling on it. It's technically still meant with, it says Gojira right there, kanji 2023, which would be the release of Godzilla Minus One film. So suitable for ages 4 and up. Yet officially a Bandai toy, distributed by Bandai Namco Toys and Collectibles America Incorporated. Address given right there under the Bandai license. This one's actually produced in China though, but this is under Bandai license though. So see the Toho logo right there, Godzilla. Not recommended for children under 3 years. That's pretty much about it for that. Here's the back of the card. Classified as a movie monster series of Gojira Bandai Toys under Bandai Namco. So again, we'll turn them around, back, front, sides, articulation, full swivel, 360 circumference turn. There's articulation in both legs, up and down like that. It doesn't really move very erratically as far as it can film, but you can put the leg up completely like that if you want. You can turn completely around, full 360 motion there. So very hardy. It's not good. You can drop it. I recommend doing that, but it's very hard. It's not gonna break or anything, but try to keep it in good condition if you would find one like this. So I personally like this one. I think it's a very good toy. But okay, let's move on to the next one. This will be the Angilas Showa era version. Let's see. Here's the label, and here's the inside. Yes, this was made in 2022, of course, by Bandai. I'm not sure exactly what this one was, series is called, this line, but it's a Bandai toy nonetheless. Might actually be produced in Japan, but it says made in China though. So. But these are definitely like available in Japan though, as well as right now in the US online as well. But I figured I saw this one, liked it, like Angilas, so why not? Let's get it. As far as the retail price, I don't recall. It might have been like $10 or so. Maybe it was more. It could have been $10 to $15 range, but it was not too much though. But kind of almost like a Funko Pop in a way, in terms of its like miniature scale. Big head right there. 6 spiked protrusions, like a Ankylosaurus. But it's the Angilas. You can see the reptilian skin, pretty scaled, like brown color scheme flesh. Pretty detailed. Pretty much looks like the Heisei version. I mean, excuse me, the Showa era version. The back spikes protrude on the back, pretty detailed. That's pretty cool. Here's a side with package, again to the other side, and then to a facial view. You can look at the irises, black with kind of a tinge of like copper, yeah, coppery pupils. It's pretty well detailed in there. You can see the shine in there. So yeah, mouth is in open position, does not close like that. So that's pretty much the extent of detail-less. Essentially, it is a miniaturized version of that. You have the Showa era Angilas, or even looks essentially kind of like an infant version of him. Okay, moving on. Let's look at the 2004 Godzilla Final Wars Runway era Angilas. This is again, standard Bandai version. You can see the kanji there. It's something, yeah, 3. Not sure what that is, but yeah, this one is made in 2019, so that's quite a bit after 2004, being 6 plus 9, 14 years. Yeah, so 2004 Angilas. Open the card. All the information here. Guess you can, if you read Nihonjin, you can contact the company in Japan about it. Here's the price tag, barcode, UPC. That's pretty much about the extent of the card. Yeah, you can see the design of Angilas right there. Yeah, this version, there's quite a few versions, but actually of this, yes, yeah, 2004, but this is the one I got. It is, I guess, kind of like the average size one. Yeah, there were some bigger ones, kind of like, some were kind of darker, some were kind of lighter. It depends on the version. Some had like a kind of slightly different spike color, but it's essentially all the same design. I got this one. Kind of like gray tinge to the skin. You can see the irises, pupils there, orange. Pretty straightforward. Spikes on the back are kind of like a blonde, kind of yellow, golden tinge color. Go to the tail. Yeah, pretty long. It measures actually about a foot, or just under, yeah, almost a foot long. So yeah, it's actually longer than it looks. Yeah, but so pretty good detail in the tail right there. It's very ribbon, yeah, very like ribbon encasing, almost like chitinous in a way. The way it looks, you can see the spikes at the edge, like an Ankylosaurus. There's articulation in the joints. Angilas, yeah, has that kind of typical crawl, fixed position right there. I think that's about the extent of articulation. Yeah, okay, full-fledged 360 like that, both sides. So pose as you please. Here is the articulation in his front hind limbs, or I should say front, yeah, limbs. Up and down. That's goes to not full 360 actually. It does, but I don't know if you can do that if you want. But yeah, it goes to the as far as a lateral motion, full frontal lateral raise motion to that extent. So it goes like he's sticking his front, yeah, hand out, or digit, you could say, limb. Here's goes to the other side. Pretty much the same thing. Yeah, same amount of articulation with the label, making it still a mint item. So yep, that's pretty much it for Angilas. Yeah, 2004 version, which was, you know, appeared in Shanghai, if you remember it. So it's a pretty cool version of Angilas. I like this version though. I think the Godzilla's singular point version is not too bad too though. It's also got an interesting design to it though, but I like this one though. Moving next to Destroyah. This being, yep, Bandai series. This is pretty available. This is not too hard. This is pretty easy to come by, but might be a little bit hard to find in store, and I might have just purchased it online now. This is actually the version that was like pretty much like widely available in the U.S. Pretty much like a lot of different, you know, like wherever they, you know, retail toys, yeah, pretty much had it. Target had it, Walmart had it, yeah, various, like even Toys R Us back in the day. But this one, yeah, I actually just got him last year. So yeah, he is in the 6-inch scale, including the wings, 7 inches. Yeah, so 6-7 inch scale figure. I think it's perfect size, very compact. You know, you kind of run out of space, so it's very good. Fit on pretty much any shelf. You see the detail on him, the front thorax, chest area, his face, you know, the kind of devil look of it, with the forget what you would call those mandibles right there, you know, on the side. Front horn where he uses the slice through Godzilla for deadly weapon. You can see his mouth where he shoots the oxygen Destroyah ray in there. It's open position. There's no articulation in the arms though, fixated position, so that's, I guess, one con of it. But what are you gonna do? There is articulation of legs though, as you can see. Yeah, it goes up, kicks up, full-fledged lateral 180 position, goes down to original position. So there is some movement in the feet if you want to like have a walk around like that, crush things. Let's just take a look at the detail of the feet. Yeah, he has multiple claws, essentially like a claw protrusions on the knee area, just below the kneecap area, if you remember that. Yeah, full likeness of it. Here is the tail. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, detailed. He is at how long? His length is 8 inches. Yeah, 9 inches, or just a little under 9 inches from head to tail. Pretty good length. If we look at his wings, pretty detailed. They do move, get articulated. Since you fly around like that. Yeah. So look at the back. Here's a detail on the back. Here's his card. Making amends. This version, oh, I guess this version was released in 2017. Here's all the info. So, yep. He's definitely, I mean, definitely something to have in your collection if you are the Heisei 90s, you know, Godzilla era fan. So, recommend getting this one. Next, we have, and last as far as for this video, we have 90s King Ghidorah, or Heisei 90s era King Ghidorah decade era. This is actually, I did not get from the Godzilla day, but online, from China via AliExpress. He might be harder, this might be harder to kind of find. I don't know, maybe he might be available like a little Tokyo or essentially certain like Japanese toy stores, but I didn't see him though. But yeah, this version, again, from China, very well, it's pretty well detailed. Like back in the early 90s, yeah, they released even like King Ghidorah toys back then. Yeah, there was like kind of a difference in them though, but they were kind of like the versions they released back then, a little bit, might have been like larger, but this one has a little, I think in my opinion, maybe a little bit of facial detail, but it's nonetheless a good toy. Yeah, you can see his 3 heads, the open mouth, just like a Chinese dragon look. Interior of the mouth, open like that red. There is a swivel to the heads, yes. Oh, full actually. Yeah, full 360 degrees. A little bit of a, there's a little bit of a hindrance though, but yeah, you can turn it over, excuse me. You can turn it all the way around like that. At least, yeah, 180, like that. Oh, the center head, no articulation in the mouth. Yeah, the mouth is in a fixated, closed, grid position like that. We go to the left head. There doesn't appear to be as much articulation in this head. Okay, there is. Full degree of motion, yeah. Like that. Recommend 1A though. You can look at the top of the kind of facial symmetry. Yeah, it's very replicate, just like the 90s King Ghidorah. I personally agree that this Ghidorah was a pretty balanced design. But personally, I kind of like the Monster Zero version of the original King Ghidorah sound. That was like the best, Ghidorah sound in my opinion. His roar. Wings are pretty articulated. It can go to that extent even further back, like this. Turn to original position. It looks better like this though. Same with the other wing. Here is a side view. Here is the rear view. A dual tail on one appendage, I guess you could say. Digits. That is the biology of King Ghidorah right there. There's not too much, there's no articulation on this, but you can move it a little bit. There's a pliability to it. But it's durable, and it stands well. So we'll move on to legs. Pretty stout reptilian. His golden reptilian scaling epidermis aesthetic look. There's 4 digits on each foot, and as you can see, you can move them up like that, like flight motion. This is pretty much what you get for the Bandai 90s King Ghidorah. It's pretty cool. If you like him, or this one or not. I kind of recommend him or the GMK version, which is another good design, I think. The other one was like Death Ghidorah and like Cretaceous King Ghidorah, but those are pretty hard to find. They're probably pretty expensive too. But this is an overall balanced choice. So again, we'll look at it side view right, fronts, rear and back to the fronts. All right. Let's look at them all once again. King Ghidorah, Destroyah, Final Wars Angilas, little big head Showa era Angilas, and Gojira-Minus One, which might be my favorite of this group. Recommend getting pretty much all of them, but I recommend getting this one though. So here we go. Okay, that'll be it for this review. See you around.